everyone, Erin here from Grounded Warrior. I hope you're having an awesome day so far. Thanks for doing the check-in with me yesterday. If you missed it on the group page for Grounded Warrior, just look it up and then you can re-watch it at any time that's right for you. So yesterday I talked about the 4 favorite exercises I have that I can do anywhere and anytime. So I'm going to show you how to do those plus the 5th bonus exercise. So you'll learn the proper form, how to do those exercises right now. So the 5 exercises include plank with some variations, a side lunge, which is really important because we do not move our bodies laterally, side to side enough. And then 3, the push-up, one of my all-time favorites. 4, a Russian twist, working the obliques and moving your body in a rotational method. Similarly to the side lunge, also important, move your body in different ways. And then finally, we're going to go through the slow burpee, because that was my 5th bonus favorite exercise. So let's get started with a high plank. So I'm actually going to start standing so you can see what it looks like. A high plank, your middle finger points straight forward. My wrist and shoulder are perfectly aligned. I'm engaging through the core and pressing through the heels. So now let's take it to the floor. So you're going to come on down. Step back into a high plank. Don't let your head drop. Instead, reach it towards the front of the room. Stay here. This is a great option. Option number 2 is to bring your elbows right under your shoulders and you're in a forearm plank. Still keeping shoulders, hips, and heels aligned. Option 3, which can be done from either low or high plank, is to slowly draw one knee in and then the other, trying to keep your hips steady, your gaze slightly forward, and your shoulders and wrists aligned. You can also take the knee to the opposite elbow, twisting underneath you. And finally, you can take your knee to the same elbow, getting more into the inner outer hips. And then I like to walk my hands back in and come up from there. So that was exercise number 1, plank, with a ton of different variations. Plank is one of my favorites because it works your whole body. You can do it anywhere, and you can incorporate different moves to challenge yourself. Exercise number 2, we're going to do a side lunge. So I'm starting with my feet together, and I'm going to go out to the right. So stepping the foot out, making sure toes and knees stay forward, and then repeating. You might remember this from the challenge we did a couple weeks ago. Side lunges are great because they're working your body in a new way. We're trying to get into that outer gluteus medius, and you would switch. Another option is to actually alternate sides. So you would be going right and left. Now see how I'm keeping my chest and my hips in line. When I'm doing these, I'm not rounding. I'm keeping everything super tall and long. Great. So that's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3, once again, it's a push-up, but I'm going to have us start up on standing. So like plank, your middle finger points straight up. I am rolling the bicep, the major muscle, slightly in, and I'm feeling as though I'm wrapping the collarbones in the chest. So you want your hands wider than normal so that when you press, when you bend your elbows, you're going to have your hands and elbows aligned, and then you press up. So don't bring your hands in really close unless you're doing a different type of push-up. But today we're going to focus on the chest. So have your hands nice and wide. All right, let's try it on the floor. Have your hands wider than your shoulders, middle finger forward. You're starting in that good solid plank-like form for the rest of your body. My head is long. My hips are a little high, so they're in line with shoulders and heels. As you inhale, you're going to lower, bend the elbows. As you exhale, you press back up. Push-ups are great. They work your whole body, not just the arms. Option to bring your knees down and do it from here. One thing you don't want to do is keep your butt sticking up. You want to make sure you lean the core slightly forward, then bend the elbows. You can also take the push-up from here and then press up to a high plank. So you can bring your knees down while you bend, and then press up. Fantastic. Exercise number 4. Can you hear I'm already working myself? So you don't need weights, you don't need a lot of equipment, you just need to work your body to stay healthy and toned. So exercise number 4 is a Russian twist. So we're actually gonna come down to seated for this one. You might remember this from the exercise challenge as well. I like to keep my feet down. I'm leaning slightly back. Align shoulders and hips, hips and knees. You can bring your arms out and then you can twist to the side. And then you can always add on here if you did have something you wanted to hold, like an 8 or 10 pound weight. You can even hold a small baby. For those of my friends and followers and members that have kids, that could be something that you do. So these are options for your Russian twist. I'm working my obliques, and if you feel really good and you want to make yourself a little more challenged, you can lift your toes up off the ground. Don't wiggle your legs too much though. All right, number 5. This is a bonus. Now most people hate burpees. I don't know why, to be totally honest. I love them because they work your whole body, and honestly, I think they're kind of fun. It's great when you have a whole room or a group of people doing burpees together. It just creates this really great energy. So try doing this at home on your own. The first thing I'm going to show you is we're going to take it a little slow. So you're going to reach the arms up, stretch, bend the knees, bring your hands down. Middle finger forward, hands under shoulders. Step into a high plank, step back in, and lift it back up. So you're almost getting a bit of a squat here, a good high plank, a runner's lunge to a degree, and then back up. Now let's try it a little bit quicker. So slow burpees are great. You can also go a little bit faster. So you can add a little hop. All right, you're gonna add a little hop, press your hands down, hop back to a strong high plank, hop back in and up. You can also add mountain climbers to your burpee. So you can lift up, hands down, step, step, 1 knee in, 2. Maybe you twist. Maybe you need the same elbow. And then you jump back in and lift it up. So those are my 5 favorite exercises you can do anywhere, anytime. So really, there's no excuse. You can do these 1 minute each and cycle through 2 to 4 times, and you have pretty much a whole body workout. You could do that before or after you go for a long walk, before or after a yoga class, or just when you only have a short amount of time and you want to get in a quick but effective workout. If you have any questions, post them below or message me directly. Thank you so much for being part of Grounded Warrior. Have a great day and see you soon.